It takes me home where skies are blue. I walk this road because I know it leads to you. No matter when, no matter what, I have a place to go. When you're by my side, I always
Liza, my love, today is our wedding day. We made it. Today and forever, I promise to love you with all that I have. I promise to put nothing above you, and I'll never turn my back on you. You are my everything. You love me at my worst, and that means everything to me. I'm constantly amazed by how much you blow me away. You are so passionate, beautiful, loving, talented, and truly my best friend. I'm so excited to share the rest of our lives together. Thank you for always loving me back.
To my groom. Before I met you, I would make a wish every time I saw 11:11 on the clock. My wish was to find someone, fall in love, and get married. Well, call it love, fate, coincidence, or whatever it may be. On the date 11/11, we finally met for our first date, and my wish started to come true. And here we are. I found you. I fall in love with you every single day. And today I become your wife. Your wife. I've been waiting to be your wife for a little too long now. But like any good fairy tale ending, my wish finally came true. So, what next? Well, I no longer need to wish for me. Instead, I wish for us. I wish for us to have a marriage filled with laughter and friendship at its core. I wish for us to continue to get to know each other every day. I wish for us to learn and grow together in love. I wish for us to have a beautiful family. I wish for us to push each other to be our best selves always.
You're smart, brave, compassionate, the most beautiful woman in the world, and you understand me. You're kind, gentle, and are extremely optimistic. So on this day, I'm so happy to confess my love to you. I love you with every fiber of my being. I love you more today than I did yesterday, and I will love you more tomorrow. You're so amazing and beautiful. I can't picture my life any other way without you by my side. I'm looking forward to starting our family. I love you today and forever.
On our first anniversary, I wrote to you, I don't know how I could possibly love you more than I already do, but I guess that's the magic of love. Whenever you meet the right person, the love never ends. So, here's to never-ending love. Here's to today when I love you more than I did yesterday, and to tomorrow when I will inevitably love you more than I do now. Here's to the rest of our lives together. I'm the luckiest girl in the world to spend it with you. Adam, I loved you yesterday, I love you today, I will love you forever. My sun, my moon, and all my stars. Happy wedding day. Let's do this shit. I love you.
ברוכים הבאים בשם אדוני, ברכנוכם מבית אדוני, מידיר על הכל, מברוך על הכל, מגדול על הכל, הוא יברך החתן ואת הכלה. Blessed are you who come here in this holy place. May the source of power and blessing and glory bless these loving companions, this groom and this bride, Liza and Adam. We are here. The moment has arrived that you are standing under this chuppah, a married couple. Your family has already begun, and this chuppah is here to remind us of all of the things that you will build. It's closed on the top, but open on all sides. It makes it an imperfect home. It's not totally secure, but you already know that. Life will throw in storms and gusts and beautiful days like today. And you will always be able, in some way, to see out of your chuppah to the world around your home. Look. These are the people that in this sacred moment you have chosen to be part of this moment, to bear witness to this marriage. And look at the camera. There are hundreds of people out there sharing this moment of Kiddushin with you. We will bless you with the sweetness of life, using the symbol of wine to represent it. And there is wine quite literally all around us, which means that all around us is sweetness. But in fact, that's always true for you guys, right? You fill the world with sweetness. It emanates from inside of you to around you. And today, we hope to fill you with all of the sweetness in this room and even more. We begin with the blessing of Erusin. Adam, I'm going to give that to you. Hold on to it for a while. Those people know their job too. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pari hagafen. Good, that was pretty good, guys. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'hitir lanu et hanisuim v'hanisuot lanu al yedei chuppah v'kiddushin. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh amo Yisrael al yedei chuppah v'kiddushin. Amen. We praise you, Adonai, our God, creator of the fruit of the vine, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot and consecrates this marriage. We praise you, Adonai, our God, who sanctifies all of our people Israel through Kiddushin, the sacred rite of marriage at the chuppah. L'chaim.
That's good.
That's good.
That's good.
Give the lady some. Good, you like it too?
Yeah.
Okay, good job, Stone Tower Winery. Ladies and gentlemen, you can visit them anytime, not just today. Before we came into this room, you signed your names and the witnesses, Billy and Jason, your brothers-in-law, to not only make your family united through marriage, but through the official act of bearing witness to this act of Kiddushin. And your ketubah says, I'll read it for you so you don't cry. Is that okay? On the first day of the week, the 29th day of the month of Nisan in the year 5781, corresponding to the 11th day of April in the year 2021, here in Leesburg, Virginia, Adam and Liza entered into the covenant of marriage. In this ketubah, you promised each other, as we embark on life's journey, we promise to love, cherish, encourage, and inspire one another. Our hearts fuse together, creating a unique bond with friendship and compassion at its core. Through this union, we vow to value and support each other, always striving to show sensitivity to each other's needs. We shall nurture one another emotionally, spiritually, and intellectually, always mindful of our respective qualities and strengths. May we continue to grow together, maintaining the courage and determination to pursue our desired paths. We promise to celebrate life's joys with grace and overcome life's adversities with tenacity. May we maintain the intimacy that fosters trust, honesty, and communication. As life's partners, we shall strive to build a home committed to our Jewish heritage, a home emanating love, peace, tolerance, and charity. Through each other's eyes, we see the world anew. May we be better together. All this is valid and binding. I understand that there are some rings around here. We're gonna need them. I'll take them.
I'll go, sir.
Thank you. Oh, this must be Liza's.
Yes.
I'm gonna take just this one. Okay, thank you. In the presence of God and of all these people assembled, I now ask you, do you, Adam, take Liza to be your wife, to love, to honor, and to cherish, and together create a future enriched by each other and your commitment to Judaism?
I do.
That's good. And do you, Liza, take Adam to be your husband, to love, to honor, and to cherish, and together create a future enriched by one another and your commitment to Judaism?
I do.
For generations, we have used words and rings to create the sacred covenant of marriage. You are about to speak the words and exchange the rings that will formally unite you in marriage.
Because we love each other, Jordan.
It's a good question, Jordan. It really is. Rings are not just beautiful pieces of jewelry, my friend. They share with the whole world a commitment that Aunt Liza and Uncle Adam made to each other, and they're valuable. So we use them to make it serious. Does that make sense? Do you know something that's valuable? Do you have something valuable to you? A car, a toy, something like that? The buttons of that shirt? Great. The rabbis teach us that, I'm going to give you that. The rabbis teach us that there is an artery that goes directly from the right forefinger all the way to the heart. And so at this moment, to distinguish it from exchanging jewelry, we put the ring on the forefinger of the partner so that we can make that connection that is binding. Good job, Liza. All right, slip that on her finger and repeat after me. Hare at.
Hare at.
Mekudeshet li.
Mekudeshet li.
Betaba'at.
Betaba'at.
Zo.
Zo.
Kadat.
Kadat.
Moshe.
Moshe.
V'Yisrael.
V'Yisrael.
Now look at her and say, be consecrated to me
Be consecrated to me
with this ring
with this ring
as my wife,
as my wife,
in keeping with the heritage
in keeping with the heritage
of Moses and Israel.
of Moses and Israel.
Liza,
Yes.
put this on Adam's right finger and say to him, Hare
Hare
ata
ata
mekudash
li
betaba'at
b'taba'at
zo
zo
kadat
kadat
Moshe
Moshe
v'Yisrael.
v'Yisrael.
Be consecrated
To me
with this ring
with this ring
as my husband,
in
keeping with the heritage
keeping with the heritage
of Moses.
and Israel. You can what? Move them?
How do you feel?
Great.
Good? From the Song of Songs. שושנים דודי לי. Thank you. There are 7 blessings which are core to the wedding ceremony, which are core to this moment in tradition. And we're going to borrow from some other places in Jewish tradition, and instead of just reciting those blessings like plain and boring, we are going to wrap you up. We're going to wrap you up in this talit that it will go with you from this day under the chuppah into many sacred journeys in your life. Sometimes you'll be wrapped up together, and sometimes you'll have to figure it out a little bit further apart. But for these blessings, we start all. I'm gonna mess with you a little bit for a second.
Okay.
All round up. Got this? Your friends and family are already well practiced in how to jump in and say Amen. So, FYI, friends, there are 7 of them. Okay? I can't see you anymore because Adam's so tall. Amen. It's not Adam, it's me, right? We also sanctify this moment with Kiddush. Ready? Mm-hmm. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehakol bara lichvodo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer hadam. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher yatzar et Adam b'tzalmo, b'tzelem demu tavnito, v'hitkin lo mimenu binyan adei ad. Baruch atah Adonai yotzer hadam. Sos tasis v'tagel ha'akara, בקיבוץ פודה לתוכה בשמחה. ברוך אתה אדוני משמח ציון בבניה. שמח תשמח רעים האהובים, כשמחך יצירך בגן עדן מקדם. ברוך אתה אדוני משמח חתן עם הכלה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר ברא ששון ושמחה חתן וכלה, אשר ברא ששון ושמחה חתן וכלה. גילה רינה דיצה וחדווה, אהבה ואחווה ושלום ורעות. מהרה אדוני אלוהינו ישמע בערי יהודה ובקבוצות ירושלים, כל ששון וכל שמחה, כל חתן וכל כלה, כל ששון וכל שמחה, כל חתן וכל כלה. כל מצהלות חתנים מחופתם, ונערים משתה נגינתם. ברוך אתה אדוני משמח חתן עם הכלה. לחיים! You're done. You can finish it if you want. We praise you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who creates the fruit of the vine, whose glory is revealed in all of creation. the creator of humanity who formed us in your image and implanted in us the blessing of life's ongoing renewal. Let Zion rejoice at her children's happy return. Blessed are you, Adonai. You allow those who have sown in tears to reap in joy. May these loving companions rejoice together with the joy you have set aside for them since the world was created. Blessed are you, God, who grants joy to this couple. You are the creator of joy and gladness, of love and companionship, of laughter and song, pleasure and delight, harmony and celebration, peace and friendship. May there be forever heard in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem the voices of joy and gladness, the voices of loving companions joined together in marriage, the voices of celebration and song. Blessed are you, God, who causes this loving couple to rejoice together as one. I have a very funny joke. It's a pizza joke. Do you want to hear it? It's a little cheesy. Okay, I'm kidding. That's a terrible joke, but somehow it still helped you pick up Liza, Adam. I've been holding on to that joke for a very long time.
Thank you.
And now that's really the line that Adam used to pick up Liza. That's legit. So you can have a good groan because you've come a long way from there. There is a tradition at a wedding that we learn a little bit of Torah. And this week's Torah portion is Tazria Mitzorah. And in it we learn in painstaking detail about the rules of ritual purity and impurity. There is a very long discussion about discharge, and especially since the stories in the book of Genesis lack like the entire perspective of all the matriarchs, it's a little bit weird to go that far into it. And without coincidence, the Torah's deep dive this week is into the skin disease of tzara'at, commonly translated as leprosy. It's really good material for a wedding teaching. But it happens without coincidence, because in the spirit of things happening for a reason, we have to ask under this beautiful chuppah on this long-awaited day, what does this Torah portion have to teach us? It is impossible to read it and read about isolation periods and testing required in the Israelite camp and not hear tzara'at translated as COVID. The disease that separates all those people on the live stream from your incredible glowing presence, and the smiles that you're missing on this day. The disease that hit the pause button, the disease that has seen your family and your friends fall ill and even lose their lives. It's almost too heavy a coincidence to bear. How can it even be a possibility that on this day of overwhelming joy, our text is drawing us back to sickness and to separation? In Tazria Mitzorah, at the end of the period of separation, when the person is brought into the camp, back into their community, they are anointed with oil in their cleansing ritual. The text tells us that some of the oil left in the palm of the priest shall be put by the priest on the ridge of the right ear of the one being cleansed, on the thumb of his right hand, and on the big toe of his right foot. A specific ritual for repurification that is indeed almost identical to the ritual of anointing that Moses did to Aaron and his sons as they took their place in the community as Kohanim, as priests, as leaders. Moses in that ritual takes some of the blood of the ram of ordination and puts it on the ridge of Aaron's right ear, on the thumb of his right hand, and on the big toe of his right foot. So why the ear, the thumb, and the toe? Right? I mean, that's the question. In the 1st century in Egypt, the ancient commentator Philo said, "The fully consecrated must be pure in words and actions in their life, for their words are judged by the hearing, The hand is the symbol of action and the foot of the pilgrimage of life. I'm not going to touch your ears or your thumbs, and definitely not your toes. And without the power of anointing you on this spectacular day, I instead offer this blessing for your ears and your thumbs and your toes. Adam and Liza, may you continue to see your marriage and your relationship as a center of joy and safety. May the words you hear one another speak be words of kindness, of silliness, of passion, of compassion, of love, and of understanding. On the days where there is more noise entering your ears than there is time to listen, may you continue to slow one another down, support one another, and open one another's ears to listening to the most important things. May your hands continue to reach for one another and take the love and tenderness you have and spread it out to the world. In your hands as individuals, you both have great power. That power only increases in your marriage and with your children and your children's children. Use it now for high-fiving and for hugging. Use it for hope and health. Use it for justice. Walk together in Temple Sinai t-shirts and rainbow glitter jackets. Walk together in Wine Wednesdays and matching pajama movie nights. Walk together through the woods with Winnie and to the tops of the mountains. Walk together on adventures for silly days and for serious ones, across the miles in overwhelming joy and in sadness too, in challenges and opportunities, the very way you walked to this chuppah today. Strong and brave, patient and loving, kind and focused, dancing and embracing together. We bless you with the threefold blessings that come from this moment of ordination in our tradition. Is it okay if I come a little closer and touch you? Okay. Oh, I can't really do that. Hang on. There we go. I love you both so much. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Adam and Liza, may God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka. May God's face turn to you and be gracious to you and your friends and your family, the family you choose and the family that chose you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom, shalom. And may God lift up God's face to you and grant you both the best blessing that you can get in the world, shalom, a peace that you feel in your hearts and that you make real in the world. And together, they're going to do it this time, we all say at the same time, Amen. That was good.
There we go.
Liza and Adam, oh, this is the best part. In keeping in the presence of these witnesses and with Jewish tradition, you have spoken the words and performed the rites that unite your lives. Adam and Liza, you are now husband and wife in the sight of God, the Jewish community, the state of Virginia, and all people. There is one more tradition for us to complete today.
Do we take the towels off?
You probably are gonna need to take it off soon. Yeah. The glass that you break is meant to take this moment under this chuppah where everything was suspended time, perfect perfection, and crash us back into reality. Now, don't go there too fast. You have a whole day of celebrating ahead of you and lots of people waiting to be back with you so that they can celebrate with you in real life too. But as you break this glass, as generations have done before you, may its sound of crashing take you from this moment to every moment ahead of you, bringing this moment of perfection into the world ahead. You guys ready? Okay, after they break, then you can take out your cameras. Okay? Okay.
Gotta step hard.
Then that time I went and said goodbye. Now I'm back and not ashamed to cry. Ooh, baby, and I'm still living on yours. Here I am, baby. Oh, I got the future in your hand. Here I am, baby. You got the future in your hand. Hey, I've done a lot of foolish things that I really didn't mean. Yeah, didn't I? Oh, baby, seen a lot of things in this old world. When I touched them, there meant nothing, girl. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. I'm yours. Ooh, wait, baby, you set my soul on fire. That's why I know you're my only desire. Ooh, baby, here I am, time to deliver. I'm yours. Here I am, baby. Whoa, you got the future in your hand, baby. Here I am, baby. You got a future in your hand, baby. Yeah, I've done a lot of foolish things that I really didn't mean. I could be a broken man, but here I am with the future, got the future, baby. Here I am, baby. Here I am, baby. Get it, get it, get it, I know it's good. Oh, baby, here I am, baby.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here.
Mr.
You
and
can take a
Mrs. Adam
break.
and Liza, cue!
With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want.
One look at you, my whole life falls in line. I prayed for you before I called you my to love you. It's the best thing that I'll ever do. I get to love you. It's a promise I'm making to you. Whatever may come, your heart I will choose. Forever I'm yours, forever I do. I get to love you. I get to love you. The way you love.
Hi, everybody. Hello. We are beyond thrilled to be celebrating with all of you today the love of these two incredible human beings. Liza, there are no words to describe how proud I am of the woman that you are. From the time you were a child, you always had a very special light. And the gifts that you bring to people, to children at camp, to children in religious school, to your family, to your friends, your light shines so brightly. And the fact that you met this man, this kind, intelligent, warm, loving, sweet, delicious man is the greatest gift. And I said to you yesterday, and I meant it, if I could have gone out and chosen a man for you myself, I would have chosen this man because you are the perfect couple. I love your relationship. I love the way you communicate with each other and the way you teach all of us to be better human beings, better communicators, better parents, better children, better siblings. You teach us, the two of you, you model all of that with your love. The grace that the two of you have displayed in this past year has been incredible. And it is a testament to what the two of you have as a couple and how you will ride the ups and downs of life with the utmost of grace and poise and courage. You're an amazing couple. Adam, your family is as warm and wonderful as you are, and we are blessed to now be joined as part of the Pewit clan, and we're so glad that all of you could be here today. Obviously, you know, there's that little bit of sadness about all the people who couldn't be here, but we're so grateful that they all got to be part of your special moment on Zoom, or whatever it was on. My phone blew up. I didn't take the time to read them. I love you both. I wish you a lifetime of joy and blessing and adventure, and may you both continue to grow and inspire each other and all of us. I love you.
Okay, we're good, right? Tough act to follow, right? Well, as I said last night, and you gentlemen and you guys weren't there last night, so I might take the liberty of repeating a few things. But, I mean, the universe delivered the perfect day, right? I mean, if you checked your weather forecast in the last week, it was not looking perfect. But it turned out perfect. And, you know, I think it's symbolic of the perfection of the whole day, really. You know, as Debbie said, there's people that we wish were here, some of which, you know, aren't on the planet anymore, and a lot of whom are here, tons of them, that are here and, you know, watch this morning, and, you know, they had their own experience, and just so you know, what we're hearing is it was, you know, they really got it. You know, they got the beauty, they got the love, and they got, you know, what went down this morning, which was amazing. So, you know, I do want to call this perfect. You know, there's no reason not to. This is how the universe had it planned, and this is what we got, and it couldn't have been any other way, and it's pretty awesome. right? So, you know, and I know you guys are thrilled. You did such a gorgeous job putting this together. You know, Adam is, you know, I've known, you know, I'm 60, I've known a lot of men in business and friendship, and Adam's, you know, just one of my favorite type of guys, which I would call a peaceful warrior. You know, like he's a visionary, he's an athlete, you know, and he's well thought out, but I just have a feeling you don't want to mess with him, you know. You know. And look, that's a high compliment, you know. I don't mean it any other way. You know, he's on purpose. He's helping, you know, make the world better every day through his profession. And, you know, like I said, he's well thought out and brilliant and kind and caring and, you know, every attribute you could want in, you know, a man, no less a human being. And, you know, that's rarer than it should be, but that, you know, I think that's who Adam is. I mean, he's just an amazing dude. And Liza, you know, the best way to really see Liza's soul and who she is as a leader and a messenger and a teacher and someone who is always generating fun, and people like subscribe to her fun, like everybody wants to join in, right? And so if you ever had a chance to see her at camp where hundreds of kids all knew her by name, and like she would walk around and there would be a flock. There would be like just every kid within sight of Liza would like run and greet her and follow her, right? And so it's a rare situation that you don't often get to see a person in that environment, but you could just see, like, not just kids love her, but people of every age love Liza. And, you know, she has the attributes that great leaders have and great messengers have, which is when she is leading or teaching, you can't look away from her. You know, and it's not because she's about her ego, she's about education and contribution and helping others, you know, and generating a lot of fun and a lot of love all the time. She's pure sunshine. There's no other way to say it. So what an amazing connection to have, given who you each are. You know, and the love that you share creates a bridge between our amazing families, right? So, you know, it's beautiful to meet, you know, the Pews, and look forward to meeting more over time as we get to share more happy occasions together. So, congratulations, wishing you a life of peace and fulfillment and love. And I love you both. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, folks, next up we have the parents of the groom, Mike and Laura.
Waterfall. Because I told him I'm a romantic at heart, so this just does. I am so proud of the two of you and to see what you've overcome. This was truly a test that you get after you're married. You got it before, and you soared up high, so high, to set an example for all of us. Miss Liza, I'm going to start with you, sweetheart. I first met Liza when Mike and I went to DC. We met her. It was very fast. We met for dinner, and that was it. She sat next to me, what was it, maybe an hour? But Adam was all giddy. And when Adam gets giddy, he giggles. And he giggles. And we laughed. Mike goes, I think he likes her a lot. That's how he would just go. I said, this might be the one. You were the one. And the next time we got to see you was at Rachel's wedding, which was crazy. Liza dove in like she'd been there from day one. She just fit right in. Whatever we needed, Liza was there. And it just like she was part of us. Like she'd always been there. And we had so much fun. It was fast, it was whirlwind, but we knew that the two of you were perfect for each other. When God made my Adam, he made you at the same time. He knew what he was doing. He gave you a set of path so that the two of you would complement each other so well, because you're two halves of a whole. And when one is weak, the other is strong, and you pick each other up, you complement each other, you finish each other's sentences, and the other one needs to be quiet, and the other one needs a good poke, right, to laugh. And the two of you complement each other from day one. When he was giggling, we knew that this was the one. Because we've seen lots come and go. He didn't giggle. We had to say, we all have a history. But he liked this one. This one was the one. But we are so happy to have you be part of us. You were part of us that first day back in Fallbrook when you joined in, just like you were there the whole time, sweetheart. You've been part of us the whole time. Now you get to share our same last name. So it's official, but wonderful. When God made the two of you, he knew what he was doing. Beautiful. And I'm so happy to have you with us. And I'm so happy that Adam has such a beautiful family to be with, because we're 3,000 miles or whatever far away. And you just accepted him straight in, like he's been there. He loves being with you. He tells us about it. He calls, I'm over there for the weekend. And I'm so happy because he's not with us. And he has a family that he merged right in with. And it fits in. As far as my Adam goes, he was my Hanukkah present. First night of Hanukkah, out came Adam. So he's always been my special gift. Not that I don't love you, but he was my special present. And I'm so happy. I wanted a mensch for a son, and I've got two, and they should always treat their women with respect and kindness and love and gentleness, and the two complement each other so well. And Adam he's always been respectful of women. Even when he was little and on the bus, the girls would get in a fight, or the boys pick it on me, who would they go? Adam. Help me, Adam. I'm in first grade, I need help on the bus. And you've got a man that will always have your back, always love you. And I'm so happy to see where the future takes the two of you, because it's just beautiful to see the two of you together. And I hope to see you more. And now that COVID's gone, we'll get to fly a little bit more. But I'm very proud of the two of you and love the both of you. And I'm happy to be here. And thank you all for including him in your family. So we're far away, so we only get to Skype or FaceTime. But mazel tov to the two of you.
Again, Michael, tough act to follow. I want to welcome you guys to the rest of your life. Again, your journey to this point has really been remarkable. The Corks even talk about March 28th of 2020. So you persevered and you fought to get to this point, and I'm glad both of you have done that. Liza, welcome to our family. Another Pew girl, that's awesome. Now I truly feel our family is complete. My son Matt and his wife Crystal, our daughter Rachel and her husband Justin. And
We're laughing at you, Adam.
And back up. And which one? And Jason. No, I know that. Jason and back up. I truly feel blessed having a full family now. And watching, Adam grow up over the years, it's been, it's been fun. We've had, quite a few adventures, from him learning how to drive at about age 12. To wrecking all the vehicles.
Because I learned how to drive at 12.
That's true. No fear. You just put on the gas and you go. And I'm very, very proud of you and where you are today. Going away to school so far away. That was one of Mom's and my big concerns. He's again New York. Here we are out there in California. Is he going to be okay? And he turned out pretty good. So we're very proud of your accomplishments. Your first job working with a congressman was awesome. You know, I know you learned a lot, and now with the counties, you're doing just as good. And Liza, you know, being a teacher as you are, you get to really mold and form our future. And, you know, that has to be exciting. So to both of you, welcome into the Pugh family. Thank you, all the Fishmans and everybody else, the Royals, for accepting Adam and making us feel at home this weekend. Thank you very much.
We're complete now. And I could have, but I slept. Wing it.
Do
it.
Bill O'Reilly stuff is. Thank you all for being here and loving and supporting us and being welcomed into the families. I think growing up and being the youngest of four, being the youngest of three, I think we always kind of had it in a way to continue to prove ourselves and not necessarily be the younger sibling, but we grew into kind of individuals and proud owners of being Liza and proud owners of being Adam. So I will kind of pull from a little bit of my witty remarks that I prepared a couple weeks ago. I am witty. At least the dad thinks so that's good. No, so, Mom and Dad, thank you for everything you guys have done for me growing up, for us as a couple over the past couple of years. Michael and Debbie, thank you for everything you guys have done. Susan as well, Elaine at home. Thank you for your love and support and with Welcome Arms. I will say that I was most looking forward to watching Liza walk down the aisle today. And that was, I think, the second most amazing kind of feeling today. I think the real first was probably the first look. The other first, 1B here, is walking down the aisle together as husband and wife. So I am looking forward to the rest of our lives. I'm looking forward to our family. And it's going to be a fun, wild ride with you. I'm going to hold out for your life. And I hope that I can keep up. So I love you. I love all of you guys. Again, thank you. And we are beyond blessed. So let's go ahead and if we can have Mom and Michael come up, we will kick off this jam session. Liza is so excited.
I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. I hope you never look back, but you never forget all the ones who love you in the place you left. I hope you always forgive and you never regret, and you help somebody every chance you get. Oh, you find God's grace in every mistake, and always give more than you take. But more
one of the greatest, ain't no debating on it. I'm still levitated, I'm heavily medicated. Ironic, I gave him love and they end up hating on me. She told me she loved me and she been waiting. Been fighting hard for your love and I'm running thin on my patience. Needing someone to hug, even took it back to the basics. You see what you got me out here doing? Might have threw me off, but can't nobody stop the movement. Let's go. Left foot, right foot, levitating. Pop stars, do a leap with the baby. I had to lace my shoes for all the blessings I was chasing. If I ever slip, I fall into a better situation. So catch up, go put some cheese on it, get out and get your bread up. They always leave when you fall, but you run together. Weight of the world on my shoulders, I kept my head up. Now baby, stand up, cause girl, you
want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. My love is like a rocket, watch it blast off. And I'm feeling so electric, down so awesome. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. My love is like a rocket, watch it blast off. And I'm feeling so electric, down so awesome.
Spell on me. You hit me like the sky fell on me, fell on me.